This is a video about how to play a song called Dust in the Wind by a group named Kansas. One tip. If you learn this song with a flute that is marked Native American flute, Native American scale, if you marked A back here, if you learn the song and you have an A flute, Native American scale, then you can play the original score by Kansas and you can play along with them. And it doesn't sound bad. And this version is pretty close. Not perfect, but close. All right, now in order to save time, I'm going to give you the entrance or the beginning of the first verse and the beginning of the second verse right here to begin with, because there's only one note difference. The beginning of the first verse has one extra note, goes with a half hole. First verse, first phrase. Has basically 4 different notes in it, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 different notes. Now, I'm not going to play the whole thing in between again because it's all the same until we get to the very last note again. So, when you start the second verse the second time through it, it starts off like this. So you lose your half note. That's the second verse, beginning of the first phrase, beginning of the second verse. First verse, first phrase. Second verse, first phrase. And you could cheat and use them both at the same place if you like. All right. Let's get back to the first phrase again. I'll do it one more time, and hopefully I haven't confused you. First verse, first phrase. Second phrase. Only for a moment, then the moment's gone, I think is correct. First verse, second phrase. Third verse. This is All My Dreams. All my dreams. Passed before my eyes as curiosity, I believe is right. Again, passed before my eyes. Dust in the wind. Half hole. Dust in the wind with a half hole. All we are is dust in the wind. It's just a repeat of what was there before, but one more time, all we are. That's the song, except for when you start the second verse. It starts off not with a half hole, but just there. Then we get to the part that's slightly different. The very last note goes. And that's the only difference. It's where it goes, last 2 or 3 notes, dust in the wind. No, all we are is dust in the wind. That's the last phrase. All we are, well, it's the last phrase of verse 1, but it would be the last phrase of the second verse. So if I confused you, let me try one more time. The first verse begins, and then it ends up on dust in, all we are is dust in the wind. When you start the second verse, it starts here. And then the very last phrase or two of the second verse would be, again on, anyway, that's the only difference. Second verse ending. And then they have this part where it goes up high, goes. Again, that part goes, ah, ah, ah. All right, that's pretty much it. And to be honest, if you play, it's just the first verse and second verse start different by 1 note. The ending of the first and the second verse is only different by 1, maybe 2 notes. So if you just play them the same, I don't think anybody's going to know the difference. So if you have a flute, mark A, Native American flute, Native American scale, go to the original score of Kansas, Dust in the Wind. After you learn the music, then you can play right along with it. Have fun. We'll see you in the next video.